Master to M. You see how great the difference is between worldly people and the youngsters? This Pundit has been worrying about money day and night. He has come to Calcutta to earn money. Otherwise, his people at home will have nothing to eat. So, he has to knock at different doors. When will he concentrate his mind on God? But the youngsters are untouched by woman and gold. Hence they can direct their mind to God whenever they desire. The youngsters do not enjoy worldly people's company. Rakhal used to say, I feel nervous at the sight of the worldly minded. When I was first beginning to have spiritual experiences, I used to shut the doors of my room when I saw worldly people coming. As a boy, at Kamarpukur, I loved Ram Molik dearly. But afterwards, when he came here, I couldn't even touch him. Ram Molik and I were great friends during our boyhood. We were together day and night. We slept together. At that time, I was 16 or 17 years old. People used to say, if one of them was a woman, they would marry each other. Both of us used to play at his house. I remember those days very well. His relatives used to come riding in palanquins. Now he has a shop at Chanak. I sent for him many a time. He came here the other day and spent 2 days. Ram said he had no children. He brought up his nephew, but the boy died. He told me this with a sigh. His eyes were filled with tears. He was grief-stricken for the nephew. He said further that since they had no children of their own, all his wife's affection had been turned to the nephew. She was completely overwhelmed with grief. Ram said to her, You are crazy. What will you gain by grieving? Do you want to go to Benares? You see, he called his wife crazy. Grief for the boy totally diluted him. I found he had no stuff in him. I couldn't touch him. The Brahmin lady still stood near the north door. She was a widow. Her only daughter had been married to a very aristocratic man, a landlord in Calcutta with the title of Raja. Whenever the daughter visited her, she was escorted by liveried footmen. Then the mother's heart swelled with pride. Just a few days ago, the daughter had died, and now she was beside herself with sorrow. The Brahmin lady listened to the account of Ram Molik's grief for his nephew. For the last few days, she had been running to the master from her home at Bagh Bazar like an insane person. She was eager to know whether Sri Ramakrishna could suggest any remedy for her unquenchable grief.